you have to be very, very flexible here to work in this organic flow, which is the main feature of the local culture. I'm Christina, I'm from Hungary, and we are in Kokpayom, the south of Thailand. I wanted to connect myself again to practical fieldwork with communities, which I've been doing before in Hungary. Over there, I established and run 2 NGOs for nearly 20 years. And these NGOs are now in the hands of the next generation of youth workers and young leaders, which means I have a free capacity to do what I like. I have this genuine interest in people. So as long as I can work with people, I can work in any corner of the world. And then I found this project in the call of EU Aid, and I thought that this is a place where my experience, my skills can also be useful. I support Klongtolem Academy Foundation in their process of organization development, community development, and monitoring and improving their non-formal learning processes.
Before having EU Aid volunteer, I worked for 10 years already with the IVS volunteer. But we only do in the level of activity organizing. For example, okay, let's make a work camp, then it's only a work camp. Finish is finished. I realized that it's just only things are happening here. I don't have any chance to see what is impact, what is the outcome of what we have been doing in 1 week, for example, or there any plan or any strategy or any idea behind this. She helped me a lot in creating a strategy, try to see what we have done already, managing them into a structure.
If you come as an organization developer, then you anyway start with mapping the reality, with mapping the situation, the needs, the routines, how the organization is functioning, what is the context around it, what is the community. So it's better to come without specific expectations. If you come with specific expectations, then you start looking for them and you start justifying them as soon as you find them. The best is to come totally empty and let it happen, but not to forget what are you here for. That's why I came for a year, to give it time to understand the place first and then still give it time to work here. Slackline is basically a strap which is tied between 2 trees or anything that you can fix it a little bit higher than the ground, and basically you step on it and then you stand on it or balance on it or walk on it one way or another. We don't speak Thai by now, a little bit, but not as much as we could have like a conversation. And also they don't speak that much English. Through this movement with the body and the spontaneous expression that this balance thing triggers, we connect. So working through movement when the language is missing, it's very, very helpful.
ผมว่าคิดที่หน้านี้ให้ประโยชน์กับชุมชนโคปายมได้มากมายในเรื่องกีฬาเขาก็สามารถทำได้ในเรื่องการวิเคราะห์หรือว่าท่านข้อมูลได้ก็เขาสามารถปูพื้นฐานให้คนโคปายมได้แล้วก็ถ้าว่าผมคิดว่าถ้าว่าคิดที่หน้าไปจากที่นี้ผมมันรู้สึกเสียใจมากๆ
I would recommend the EU Aid Volunteers Program to young professionals who want to create a field experience, people who want to contribute, and definitely those who are very flexible and very curious, very ready to accept that it might turn out something totally different from what you expected in the beginning, but your curiosity is stronger than your expectations.
สับรับเครื่องมือฟ้าเบิกเลิกยามดีบวงสรวงชมใน